What up, YouTube? It's your boy Thew, the poor man's Ashens, the non-gaming Yahtzee, the British Jobby the Hong. Won't you join me in my giant metal cage for a cheeky dive into some seriously fishy territory? It's Transformers Cloud Hellwarp. Real quick, what the flipping frig is Transformers Cloud? Well, here's what it is, right? It's repaints. Alright, so canonically it was pretty much a Takara Splinter Universe thing from a few years back when Generations was still just called Generations, and it was all luxury Voyager repaints with a conceit of basically, hey, this guy's this guy now. Isn't that crazy? Like Starscream was Blitzwing, and Rodimus was Springer, and Prime was... And look, Skywarp's a shark! Isn't that crazy? Yes, well done. Very droll. So say hello to Hellwarp, a Skywarp-centric repaint of Generations Skybite, and I don't really know where to start. Like, the colours are sumptuously sinister and the sculpting's on point, but like... Oh, hey, we started. But mechanically and spiritually, it's also weird and creepy and not necessarily good. Because like with Skybite, yeah, he was physically horrifying, but he had that sort of cartoon beatnik charm and the patented Spallow smoothness to cushion his unnerving beastliness. But as Hellwarp, it's just naked, carnal, ichthyic body horror. I mean, check out his gangly ass. He's like some kind of emaciated scarecrow fish ghoul. Like the head's just pure nightmare diesel with his sunken cheeks, bloodshot eyes, and straight up mouth of Sauron with his teeth all grey, and the weird little wizard hat with the horrid sinewy techno fin. Torso's just dominated by this horrifying shark head thing with its haunted eyes and exposed teeth, and like this rotten robot-y Deceptor wedge blasted through it. And check out these chitinous kibble wings and the fins flapping around like some kind of mutant beetle moth. Legs bring the fear factor down a peg with like these silly scrawny shin bones with like football armour on, and these daft little flipper slippers. We're gonna need a bigger butt. And the arms are super weird, like they're kind of posable enough, and I dig the little retractable shoulder fins, but this one's mostly a kind of ropey clamshell. Love the villainous bony fingered claw there, like the icy touch of death itself, but like without a wrist swivel it all feels a bit rigor mortis. And the other one's a kind of golden claw whisk thing, with this seriously unsavory purple missile with like veins and... It's a dick. So he is a good fun figure to pose, but like he doesn't have a lot of dramatic range. Like he's just got one semi-useless permanent Mephistopheles hand, and one thing that's not a hand. All panto villain all the time. Anyway, because Takara was so bloody pleased with their parallel planet and its premium price point, they packed each Cloud toy with a veritable reading list of 2 comics. Like there's the main Cloud story, which is all magical girls and interdimensional space-time soft science bibble and scrub-level translation. And there's Hellwarp's mini Spotlight origin story where basically Skywarp gets hurt and Megatron brings him back as a shark. Why? And then he fights some dudes or whatever, and then at the end he stays friends with Thundercracker. Aw. Wait, is that friggin' Hellscream? Right on. Oh, wait, Hellscream, Hellwarp, I get it. So yes, Hellwarp's a deeply unpleasant fish demon asshole, and everything about him makes me uncomfortable. I mean, there was something jovial and goofy about Skybite and their mutual granduncle Cybershark, but Hellwarp just focuses in on the pure animalistic terror of what this creature actually is. Like, it's so primal and predatory, it's almost like this is a toy of one side of Skywarp's psyche, the bloodthirsty edgelord that Skywarp could become if he had no class. Or it's just some dumbass overpriced repaint that I'm reaching for reasons to enjoy because I blew 40 quid on it. Nightmare Shark Monster kinda resembles Skywarp. Isn't that crazy? That was a haiku. Transformation's such an awkward sod. There's a lot of panels and a lot of tenuous tabs and a lot of reaching and a lot of just about. Oh, hi, fish. This shark mode's a superbly sleek mecha shark fish bitch. Check out this meaty megalodon with his cyborg-ass Terminator face, all silver sheen and salmon pink eyes and golden hieroglyph guyliner. Hyggliner. So as a creature, it's an adorably daft bit of electro-shark therapy. Definitely an overabundance of paddles and life pipes on the go. It's a marvellously mechanical cybernetic apex predator in a permanent jump arc, which can apparently fly and teleport, but I kind of feel like it should be more posable. I don't know what I was expecting, because sharks are basically prehensile meat tubes with a mouth on the end, and I can't reasonably expect the whole thing to do like a sharky shimmy, but like like the fins barely move and the mouth can just about manage a soggy sigh. And with this kind of resigned, hunched posture, he just looks so beleaguered. Ascen's a bit more fun though, with the sassy waggle and the cheeky speedboat swivel and a tiny baby gun for some reason. So Hellwarp's shark mode is pretty neat, but I don't feel like I can put it down. Not because I'm so riveted, but like, what do I do with it? Because it hasn't got wheels or feet or even a flat bit. And if I just plonk it down somewhere, I feel like all the panels are going to unpop. He does have this tiny hexagonal cloaca hole here, which I assume is for a flight stand or something, so cheers for not including one. Overall, I don't know if I necessarily dig Sharknado Connor here. I mean, it's absolutely fun and charming and unusual, and it's a quality Voyager figure, and God knows I can't resist a Skywarp. But it all feels a bit contrived. Like he's not quite the shark to the system he thinks he is. Come on now, it's a Skywarp-themed repaint of the only generation's car robots figure, and it's a shark. Isn't that crazy? Yes. But it's not clever crazy. Like Cybershark was a super weird OG design that worked in and of itself, and Skybite was interesting because they took this totally weird and unwieldy design and made it into a main cast member. But this guy, come on, you just took that and painted it like that. Big deal. And it would have been crazy to make a shark version of any character. But as a Skywarp fan, I'm kind of glad it happened this way. Because otherwise, honestly, I probably wouldn't have checked out Skybite, and it is quite good. So I guess what I'm saying is, yes, fine, Takara, I do like it. It is crazy. But I see you. Smile, you son of a...
Be sure to subscribe for more Thew's awesome Transformers reviews. Robocentric vocabugasm.